Well, why don't you start by telling me a little bit about yourself?
I'm an adult over 35, which is important because this position has an age requirement, and I clearly meet that requirement.
Let me tell you a little bit about the position. There is considerable travel.
Oh, good. I love traveling. Will you just pay for it on a company card, or do I get reimbursed, put it on my own card?
As president, you fly in Air Force One.
Well, I guess no credit card points for 4 years.
Now, technically, it is not your job to write laws. But Congress is really lazy, and, you can't fire them.
Well, benefit of a strong union. But will I have to cover for them and, do their job for them and draft laws?
All right, the lobbyists, they write all the laws.
Okay.
Your staff's going to help out with punctuation. You just have to sort of oversee it all.
I have supervising experience. Yeah.
Why don't you please elaborate?
Yes, well, I was in high school. I was the manager of the fries department at the Roy Rogers down on Route 46. And then I have also supervised a group of 10 friends for the Delaware Water cleanup.
And what company was that with?
No, it wasn't a company. It was more of like a volunteer thing. Basically, I was the one who drove us all down there, so I was de facto in charge.
Now, this is a 24/7 job, which means that you'll have to be giving up on that volunteering work.
Understood. So is there time and a half and then double time on Sundays?
No, this is a salaried position.
Oh, that's how they get you.
So after you draft this legislation, you'll need an ally in Congress to sort of push it through and introduce it. Do you know anybody?
No, but you know what? I find that throwing parties with open bars is a great way to meet people and make friends.
Wow, it's a shame the Kennedys aren't really in power anymore. Tell me, what is your biggest weakness?
Pull-ups?
So what do you think in this folk singing thing you've been doing sort of relates to the presidency?
I feel like having to deal with Chaz, who ran the stupid village sidewalk lantern cafe, that I can deal with Putin because you know what? Chaz was so mean. He was like a monster. He made Gene Simmons cry, okay? You know what's a good idea now that we're spitballing here? I probably should make Chaz my ambassador to Russia and see how POTUS likes dealing with a maniac, crazy person, sociopath.
Do you have any questions for me?
I've heard that there's a lot of debt spending. There's a lot of deficit spending, a lot of debt being driven up. So do you think your guys are going to be here, in a few years?
Oh, sure. We can just print all the money we want. I printed some this morning. It was great.
Well, what's your maternity leave policy?
So we kind of recommend the president not get pregnant.
Okay, I see where you're coming from, but for me, I'm not really getting any younger, and to finally have really good health insurance would be the perfect time for me to have a baby. I've just been paying the penalty.
Well, that's all the questions we have for today. Well, pleasure interviewing you.